Hey guys, good morning. Happy Monday, guys. Hold on, the train is going by. It's almost done. Hello, everybody. Thank you to all of my replayers. If you're watching this on the replay, please type in hashtag replay right now. Thank you to everyone who's about to hop on this broadcast. And also thank you because I'm going to add this to YouTube. Just so you guys know, every time I go live, I add it to my YouTube channel. So make sure that you're following my YouTube channel because I'm about to upload my series, my weekly reset series. Hey, Felicia, we miss you, sis. Thank you, Charlene, for hopping on. Guys, make sure you also share this out. It's Monday, y'all. It's Monday. And I said, if it's any time to go live, it's always amazing. Hey, Therese, it's always great to do it on Monday. Therese, do me a favor. You could pop in my website in the comments. I'll appreciate that. So, guys, I've been doing a lot of content creation today. As you guys know, today is my reset day, is when I reset my week. Look at last week and see what worked, see what didn't work. I did a lot last week. I mean, a lot. And this week is going to be even greater. And one of the things about working from home, and those of you who are interested in working from home, like you really want to leave that 9 to 5, leave that job and be like, listen, I want to, build my own life. Hey, Sheree, how are you? Please type in the word domination down below. I would love to have a conversation with you in a couple of days. But, I'm always out there on social media. I'm on the internet all the time. And I do it mainly for like research purposes. Hey, Shoshana. And one of the things I realized, and this is something that I feel like I do still, good morning, sis, on a consistent basis, but I don't talk about it as much. And I want to bring it up. I want to mention it now. So those of you who are just hopping on, let me know where you're watching from. Hey, Sharita, welcome. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And if you have a business, please share what exactly do you do in your business? Who are you helping? Who are you trying to connect with? Because you never know who's going to be inspired to contact you just from you sharing your information down below. So I want to give you guys 5 successful perspectives to think about this week, because I know this week, I promise you guys, you're going to see more Facebook ads popping up on your timelines. You're going to see a lot of people offering different things, which is fine. But especially during these next 3 weeks, you got to use your power of discernment, and you got to ask, is this opportunity going to be beneficial for me now and all the way to the future? Because even for myself, I have so many different bits of content that pops up in my face. Even this morning, I almost got stuck in that black hole of social media, and I had to sit back and say, wait a minute, let me pause for the cause real quick and focus on my own process, because we all have our own process in our life and our business that we have to stay focused on. So for those of you who are just hopping on, hey, Adina, my name is Satisha Campbell. I'm your sales success strategist. I'm also the CEO and founder of the Campbell Success Network and creator of the Sales Success, hey, Yolanda, Sales Success Academy. I help course creators, and I also help service providers dominate their online sales by teaching you how to close more clients. And I do this all inside of my Sales Success Academy membership club. You can join today for as low as $9 a month by going to campbellsuccessnetwork.com. And those of you who are part of my membership club, we had an amazing training yesterday. So those of you who are joining today, you get an opportunity to check that training out, and all the other trainings that I have coming up every single week. Every single week, I'm dropping something in there. Hey, Sasha, how are you? Yes, awesome. Therese is the CEO and founder of Collaboration Diva Virtual Services. Awesome, sis. All right, y'all, let's jump right on into this. So I want to give you guys 5 perspectives to think about when it comes to you asking yourself this question: how do I become successful online? How do I become successful online? Now, the first thing I want to bring up is you got to think of everything you do in your business as if it's a company, right? You have to do that. When I started to do that, especially back in 2017, when I decided to leave my corporate job, it allowed me to not only, hey, what's up, Casey? It didn't just allow me to leave my corporate job, which I did August 11th of 2017, But it made me understand that if I'm not making enough noise, because that's what companies do, they make a lot of noise, and that's how they get noticed, and that's how they build attraction. If I don't make a lot of noise, then nobody's going to notice me. Social media, when you first starting to market, is not about what you know. People don't get to know what you know until after they notice you. No one is noticing you because you're not making noise. Y'all feel what I'm saying here? Hey, Nina. Did anybody just catch that? Type in me if you caught that. How many of you feel that you're not making enough noise online? How many of y'all truly honestly feel that? I cannot tell you guys any other way. Good morning, doll. Of how you can definitely get noticed fast other than live streaming, posting, engaging on the side. So important. My second point I want to say is get creative with repurposing your content. Those Facebook memories are amazing opportunity for you to repurpose that content and use it over and over again. Get creative. I always tell my clients, stop making new information. People need to you need to, like I said, you need to go back to positioning your business as if it's a company. Because when people say, hey, Linda, when people are hearing things over and over and over and over again, you get stuck to their minds, right? You get so super duper glued to their mind. But if you keep constantly giving out new information, and you're not being creative with your original content, you're going to lose people. Especially repurposing your content is a great way for people to know that you are still staying in your lane, right? You're still I always tell people, stop trying to create new information all the time. It just gets you, it overwhelms you. It gets you to the point where you're like, oh my God, I'm stuck. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to talk about, and all the above. It's just not good. My third point I want to make to you guys is you got to give value, y'all. You got to give value. But my fourth point is that you also have to make an offer. Some of y'all are waiting too long to make an offer to people, right? Some of you are waiting. Oh, Shoshana from Los Angeles. Yes. Sasha says she needed to hear that. Some of y'all are waiting too long. Y'all just like, how many of y'all have a course or service to offer this month? Write down below in the chat real quick. Right there. What are you offering? Are you offering a course? Are you offering a service? Are you offering one-on-one consultations? What is it that you... Hold on one second. What is it? One of my clients just messaged me. What is it that you're offering this month? And now today is January 6th, right? How many times from the 1st to the 6th that you have actually told people, this is what I have to offer? Like, you guys always hear me talk about my membership club. And the reason why I would prefer, especially if you're new to listening to me, those of you who is your first time actually seeing me pop in on your timeline, type in I always tell people to start in my membership. Always. Unless they're like, listen, I want more at the time. And that's when I won't even offer you my higher ticketed packages, because I need to have a conversation with you if you want to get to that level. I'm very particular about the clients that I work with privately. But whenever somebody is new to watching me, listening to me, and wanting to try me out, I say, hey guys, get in my membership. Try out that membership. And then from there, I always know that they're going to get a lot of value. And then they can upgrade from there. But I also like people to try that out to see if they're serious. Because a lot of girls pop in my inbox and they be like, oh my God, Tisha, I want to work from home just like you. I want to be able to spend time with my kids just like you. Things like that. But you're not willing to put the work that I put into it. And you're not willing to be coachable. Hey, Patricia, thank you for watching me for the first time. Not everybody is a coachable client. A lot of these coaches out here, even when you have money, they'll take it anyway, even though they know that you are not a coachable client. So this is why I tell people, get inside my membership. $9 a month ain't going to hurt your pockets in any kind of way. If anything, it's going to be an additive to your pockets, because not only will you get access to all my trainings, I put stuff in there every single Sunday. So camelsuccessnetwork.com, guys, get inside. You got to make an offer. That goes into my number 4. Many of you guys are not telling people enough what it is that you're offering, or you're making the executive decision to wait to make an offer. Oh, I'm going to wait to the 3rd week to make an offer. By then, people snooze out on you. By then, the week 1 and week 2, you done piqued their interest already, and then somebody else pops up online, and then they done took your goose. You know, like Duck Duck Goose, they done took it, girl. They took it. They toxed it. They takes it, right? My 5th point I want to make is stay true. And I wrote this down because I feel like somebody need to hear this morning. Stay true to you as much as possible. Oh my goodness. One of the things I realized about building a business, and I've been working from home for the past 3 years now, it's hard to stay true to yourself. There's so many people out there doing so many different things, and you look at them and you're like, oh my God, let me talk just like her. Let me act just like her. And then you're stepping outside of yourself. Be true. If you're the type of girl like likes to cuss, go for it. If you're the type of girl that likes to do hand movements and you have that certain, I notice that when I'm watching other ladies and they come from a certain upbringing, right? It's very hard for them to get beyond that, because for me, like, I'm a New Yorker, right? So it's hard for me to talk any other way other than a New Yorker. And many times we, especially as women of color, because I feel like as women of color, we have to work 10 times harder than anybody else online. Like literally somebody, I see it every day. Okay. And this is no shade to any other nationalities, any other races, anything. I'm just talking about what I see. A non-woman of color can pop online today, sit in front of a pool and go live, offer whatever the hell, biscuits, pots, a coaching program, a service, and they'll get clients like that. Right? But us color girls, we have to go that extra extension of proving ourselves to let people know that what we have to offer is going to help them. And then another thing, we get pushback from even other girls of color. Because I had clients that a client just recently told me, oh, Letitia, I've been watching you for 3 years, but I decided to work with this other coach who wasn't a woman of color, and I wasn't getting anything from that program. Are y'all hearing what I'm saying? So we have to work. And I feel like this is a purpose of why I'm saying this. It's the fact that some of us feel, those of us who are course creators, hey, Abby, those of us who are course creators, those of us who are service providers, and we're women of color. Okay. And we see people not buying our packages. It's not that they don't want what we have to offer. You just have to overprove yourself. When you think that you showed up consistently, you have to show, hey, Ada, I'm going to answer your message right after this. When you think that you showed up consistently, you got to show up even more. You got to do extra. That's why it's harder for us. It has nothing to do with how smart we are, how talented we are, how much value we have to give. We have to do like extra. Right. And another thing is that we have to stay true to who we are, because even when it comes to women of color, I followed a few of them that stepped outside that box and said, I want to now perceive myself as a certain way. Right. So that more people on the other side, right, can look at me and say, oh, wow, you're amazing. I want to partner with you. But then you lose your identity. You lose your identity. They would get Airbnbs and stage certain things. Like, you're losing your identity. So like I said in my number 5 point, that you got to stay true to who you are as much as possible. Y'all see me when I was working in my corporate job, I was going live from my van. I was going live walking. Like, don't feel like your environment or your circumstances is going to make people feel like, oh my gosh, she ain't really got nothing. Or she doesn't look like this other girl who's sitting there walking on a beach or sitting in front of a pool. You know what I'm saying? Or going live in front of a mansion. Like, listen, y'all, this year It's going to be an uphill battle with you trying to remember who you are as an entrepreneur. Your identity is so important. Somebody type in hashtag my identity. Write down on a piece of paper right now the 3 things that represents your identity, and stay true to who you are as a woman. And there's going to be people, like I said, what God has for you, God has for you. There will be people out there that are going to get so magnetically attracted to your identity that they can't stop watching you. Hey, Kendra, they can't stop watching you. And out of everything I just said this morning, I want to really wedge in on this, that when you're trying to build this amazing company, when you're trying to build this amazing course, this amazing service, please remember who you are. And do not step outside of that. And be around people who have particular parts of your personality that represents who you are. Because I've tried to match my identity with other people that don't mesh with my identity. And y'all seen what the process, I had to literally push my brand, not my brand, my company, the Campbell Success Network company, away from those people that didn't identify with my identity. Because my true identity means everything to me. So it's very important that if you want to be extremely successful online, be real. Hey, Kiki, be real as you can possibly be. And I know that inner voice that talks to you every single day before you hit that go live button, or right after you hit that go live button, and you're talking and while you're talking, these little words, this inner audience is talking to you and say, no, sit like this, stand like that. Don't move your hands so much. Don't say, or you know what I'm saying? Like, it's talking to you, and you got to say, no, I'm going to be me. I'm going to be who I am. You know that being who you are, ladies, is the hardest thing to do in the world. You may think, well, being me is easy. But when you're trying to build a business online, it's hard to be you. I'm online all the time. And there'll be days when I will look at somebody and I'd be like, oh my God, maybe I should do it like this or that. And I'd be like, no. That's not my identity. Hey, Trina, that's not who I am. That doesn't represent me. My clients, those of you who are in SSA, type in hashtag SSA. My clients would tell you the second half of 2019, they saw me evolve more into Letitia because I started to go back to my true identity. Right? I started to go back to that. I started to go back to who Letitia truly is as a core. And when I started to do that, I started to look at certain things and say, well, I don't really like that really. I'm not really interested in this, or this doesn't really go well with me. Yeah, and that's okay. If you're the queen of saying, Felicia, that is okay. I say at the end of the day a lot. Because when we grew up and we would get into an argument with somebody, I used to be like, well, at the end of the day, boo, I said what I mother said. At the end of the day, okay? Like, y'all gotta see, y'all been watching me for a long time, and I actually did a blooper. There will be like 10 words that I say consistently when I'm on live, when I'm having conversation with people. And if that's what it is, that's what it is. Right? I say certain words so frequently that my clients would show me somebody else's live who is not a New Yorker, who never ever been to New York in their life, because every state in the US has a certain verbiage that they say. And then they'll be like, Tisha, this girl over here talking about booked and busy or this and that and they're saying the same thing. How you talk and how you identify, people are going to start mimicking that. My mom says that too. We are from New York. Yes! Girl, at the end of the day, you ain't going to come up in my house and not say good morning to me at the end of the day. It's just not going to happen. You're going to come up in here at the end of the day. At the end of the day, we're going to go to Red Lobsters. I'm not messing with Golden Corral. Period. So it's identity, guys. When you're building a business online, is so freaking important. It don't matter if you change the colors of your business. It doesn't matter if you change your logo, your website, or whatever it is that you want to update and upgrade. Staying true to your identity is so freaking important, guys. And I want to leave you guys with that today. For those of you who really need help with your identity, figuring out how you want to get more clients for your next course, for your next service, I encourage you to go to camelsuccessnetwork.com right now. Get inside my membership. It's as low as $9. You can join today. Another thing, guys, I'm doing my part 2 of my free training on how to get more clients. Go to camelsuccessnetwork.com. Camelsuccessnetwork.com is where you can go, guys, and get all the links, honey, that I'm doing. Thank you for the message. You're welcome, Yolanda. Go to camelsuccessnetwork.com, sis, and get inside my membership. Anything, guys, you want to find out about my events, I have an event coming up in March. We're almost basically full. So those of y'all who are interested in coming, make sure that you grab your tickets now, because we have a lot of the tickets that we sold are already crossed off that site, but make sure that you go there to see if any tickets are available. Make sure you join my membership club, and make sure that you sign up for my upcoming free training. And this is so important, guys. Identity. Always be true to yourself. Always be who you are. Never step outside that bubble. When it comes to identity, you can step outside that bubble when it comes to you creating your company. And I was telling my SSA clients this the other day, when you creating your company, you can have different divisions, different DBAs, different types of stuff. But when it comes to your core identity, that has to remain in that. You have to have that bubble when it comes to your identity, because it's who you are. It's who you are, right? All right, everyone. Thank y'all for watching. I love y'all to death, and get out there and dominate this week. Bye, guys.